Hey everybody, Model Man here, and today is going to be a tooltip look. What I have here is a paint mixer, stirrer kind of thing. This is called a clever scrambler. This point here is a very sharp needle, and this is used for scrambling an egg inside the shell. We'll see how useful this is, and compared to an old-fashioned popsicle stick. I've here assembled 3 sets of paint. None have ever been opened, and they've separated from their constituent solid pigment and the binder as well. So I'm going to try each of one of these on here and see which works best. I've got some thinner here for cleanup. The rags are here for standby cleanup as well. And let's take a look. So this little guy here, I don't think is going to have the reach to get very far down to the bottom, but we'll see how this works. I've thought about some kind of extensions to put on here. For example, taking this red tube from a can of air, putting that on there and trimming it to length will definitely be a good idea. However, I don't know if super glue will work on this form of plastic. So we'll see how that goes, but we'll try it out default state first. If I can get that back on there. And this paint stirrer here is $6 from TCP Global. Starts off kind of funky, but if you set it off like that, it works pretty well. So let's take a look at what we going on. I won't shake any of these except for the one that I will do with the paint stick. So first up, an official paint stirring device. So that seems to have done a really nice job. Definitely splattered all over my hand. And let's see how well this cleans up right here. Oh, definitely a big mess on that, but very clean, very fast. And for the record, this paint, nice. I think that was about 20 seconds in there. Let's see how well the clever scrambler does. Having this guard here, I think, is going to be a nice thing. I can't see what's going on, but I can definitely hear it making a lot of action. Let's see how this is for consistency. This definitely missed the bottom. So it churned up the top layer, but if this isn't made longer to reach all the way to the bottom, there's almost no point. This is so thick in the bottom that this paint stirrer here is definitely having a little trouble. There's definitely a lot of resistance initially, but nice and smooth. Very nice and smooth. Let's clean this off again. Both of these, in fact. There's probably a much better way to do this, I expect. This is definitely nice for the coverage it gives. That does pretty much stop all splatters going on. Maybe I can take this shell and put it over this end here. And then finally, let's take a look at old-fashioned stirring with a paint stick. Popsicle stick, toothpick, whatever you choose. This is definitely going to be the most time and labor intensive way to do this. And even after several minutes, there's still going to be layers in the paint and it won't be fully mixed up. If you search around on YouTube, you'll find something called Robart's paint stirrer, paint mixer. Basically a box with a bunch of D batteries, and you latch the bottle of paint into the top and it shakes it just as it would at a paint store. Despite the little bit of splatter, I think this is pretty good right here. This is $6. It runs on 2 or 4 AA batteries, so I've got rechargeables for those. And now that I'm thinking of it, next time I run out of empty one of these jars, I'll just put a small hole in here, and this pulls out completely, so this can be slipped through. The jar can be sealed with that, and there shouldn't be any spill. I gotta say that for $6, this definitely wins out. For $1, this could be good, but it needs modifications to really work. And I gotta recommend some kind of paint stirring tool as definitely a must-have. This one is pretty good. Like I said, this was off of eBay. TCP Global is the seller. They got a lot of paint supply stuff, airbrushes, compressors, painting guides, paints, pretty much everything you really need. Some people hate them, some people love them. I'm definitely in the middle. They haven't done me wrong yet. And I gotta say, for $6, this is definitely worth the investment. Probably trim a little of the metal down here so it doesn't wobble around so much in a circle, but that didn't seem to be too much of a problem overall. Looking at it right now, I can see some banding right in the middle here, so it's very stable at this end and stable here, but the wobble is going on in center. So if we chop just a little of this off so it fits more of the length, I bet this would be really, really good. So thanks for watching. Hope this helps you out. See ya.